physical and mental health are key to a person's happiness and success in personal relationships and any area of life. Our modern-day society is facing a health crisis with chronic diseases such as diabetes, cancer, as well as depression and suicide on the rise. Stress levels, lifestyle choices with regards to nutrition and movement, and the technological revolution pose a threat to public health. The public health system is centered around curing symptoms and not as much on prevention of the cause. Yoga teacher and practitioner Anne Schreppers, who's a lifelong bodyworker and academic in public policy making, developed a program to integrate yoga in the education system. This so-called conscious curriculum and its pilot project, YOGA4KENYA, aim to proactively empower young people to connect to their bodies and minds through a self-yoga practice. Anne was lucky to collaborate with a leading health education institute where young Kenyans are trained as health ambassadors. To empower them is to support their families and communities and manifest changes for the next generations.
And in the past 10 years, I've been incredibly engaged with yoga as a practice that can not only have many benefits on the yoga mat, but I have seen my own life and the lives of so many others change through awareness. I truly believe that awareness is the key to make any changes we need to make as an individual and as a collective. So I believe that bridging the knowledge of healthcare workers that are going to be active in communities with all these teachings about stress, self-regulation, emotional regulation, for themselves firstly and also for the others, has a huge potential.
In the 3-week-long YOGA4KENYA project, students immerse themselves in teachings of mind, body, and breath as a means to release stress and personal limitations. The students were immersed in a safe and supportive community where they could exchange ideas on the importance of health and the role of stress in the public health challenge, while growing their own knowledge and confidence in their ability to take ownership of their health through the practice.
What I saw was the enormous potential, and what I believe in as well is the enormous potential for young people, and especially people that are going to be working actively in healthcare, physical and mental healthcare, are educated about the effects of stress and learn actually to recognize stress and tension in their body and in their mind and in their lives, so they can actually break through those limitations, first of all through themselves, to aspire the lifestyle changes they really wish to fulfill, to be more in touch and more actively connected with their health. And I believe there is no healthy society, no healthy individual, no healthy community without an understanding of one's own body, an empowerment of one's own lifestyle choices, and the ability to break free from addictions in both thought patterns as in any other behaviors, because addiction is not only the obvious. Addiction has very subtle layers that come to the way we speak to ourselves, the way we interact with ourselves, with others, and the choices we make on a day-to-day basis. And empowering young individuals with knowledge and awareness on their own bodies, growing their capacity to be with discomfort, and then moving through that in an intentional way where they actually set their own objectives, but also develop the self-esteem to pursue it.
The aim of this program is to provide a space to practice and explore boundaries, build self-esteem, and establish a straightforward self-care routine that nourishes body and mind. This compassionate relationship with oneself can reflect on the ability healthcare workers have to enable change within their communities, while empowering them to address stress and trauma as the cause for the public health challenge.
for the For Kenya Yoga project, we are collaborating with the scientific support. Annemarie van der Hasselt, a published author and doctor, she is giving her support to this project to actually collect data on the effective impacts of this training on the stress levels and the distress levels of the students, as well as their self-esteem and their resilience. This research is being done with her. She's an expert in stress reduction and the impact of society essentially on our stress levels and how we as a society can make changes. And I am complementing this research with literature about yoga specifically. And what is so beautiful about this project is that we've written out a specific curriculum. So when we're looking to the effects of yoga, we're not just looking at yoga as a whole, but we're looking at specific practices and how those practices can support a specific demographic.
Education has the power to change the world forever. The Yoga for Kenya pilot project hopes to increase our global awareness on the importance of self-support, trauma and stress release, and self-esteem for young people and communities. The hope is to fuel the paradigm shift into a holistic and preventative healthcare model where humans prioritize their own health and feel equipped to take the necessary steps for themselves, their community, and the earth they inhabit. In this documentary, we will share the experience of the students in this journey of self-discovery and mastery in the Yoga for Kenya project and the vision to quite literally move into a new world.
So over the years, noticing culturally as well as personally, this practice has been really key in moving myself from a place of victimhood and helplessness to a place of action and being ready, being able to do things that before the practice I wasn't so confident about.
Program that has really impacted on my life, the sense of personal well-being, emotionally, psychologically, physically, and most of all is the procedure, the process of interconnecting the whole me, the person, the mind, and the spirit, getting to know things. And one of the things that our trainer Anne has taught us is about the traditional medicine, mostly the Chinese medicine and the Indian, of which I think it's really impacting us, helping us in a way that we need to first, instead of treating the disease, we need to look at the cause of the disease instead of just going for the treatment. We look at the curative nature of it, and I think that's really impacting the life. And if each and every person could understand these things, I think it will be so impactful, because we wouldn't be going for treatment, but we'll be going for medication.
Some of the impacts that I've gotten from the yoga classes are stress management, and what I've loved the most about the yoga classes is that I've gained my self-confidence and my physical fitness.
I've been involved in the yoga training, and actually, as per me, it has impacted me positively. For now, I'm flexible than before.
Yoga improves my confidence in carrying myself towards others and how to explain my feelings towards others, either the different gender or in my gender. Okay, for now, I'm looking forward to the successful results of the yoga.
Yoga has really helped me manage stress. It has really helped me focus in my studies, in some other things, and it has also helped me in digestion.
It has really brought a positive impact in my life, physically, mentally, and emotional. I'm looking towards the training to get more experience.
Actually, yoga is something deals more with physical, mental, and spiritual practice. It has really helped me to reduce my tensions, relax my mind, and more importance about yoga. If you can get a chance, you join, and let's all journey to the greatness of yoga.
We can all start to build a life, day by day, where shame and fear are transformed into acceptance and intrinsic motivation, where humans are driven by the intention to live a beautiful life, connected with their bodies and minds.
Join yoga, connect your body, mind and soul.